What if all you need to do to trust the universe is trust yourself and your connection to it? What if you becoming more confident, more self-secure, more understanding of yourself, more faithful in your own knowledge base, more understanding of your own connection to source itself is what gives you faith, what allows you to trust the universe. The way I see it, spirituality, faith, it's all a personal journey. So me now in this place where I'm not worried about being alone, I'm not worried about if people leave, I'm not worried about if situations come and go, I'm not worried really about anything. I mean, that's my faith. That's my self-acceptance. That's my comfortability within myself. That's me now having gone through the spiritual awakening, learning how to trust the external universe to match my internal perception and perspective of self. So now that I know me, and I know me really well, and now that I understand my connection to source and that it all stems from here, now I can ask source for things. I can ask for my manifestations to come true. I can ask for more understanding. I can ask for more access. I can go to higher levels, because in its essence, this is all a learning experience. This is a mission for your soul's growth, and everybody has this mission. So knowing that, you can accept others for who they are, and if they're not for you, they're not for you. If your energies don't align, if your intentions don't align, if your goals don't align, it's okay. They don't have to. That's why I'm never judgmental. I see it for the reality of the situation. Everybody's got their path to walk. Everybody's got their growth and their spiritual journey to go on. Everybody's got new understanding and new clarity to gain based on the levels they're in. And once that balance becomes acceptable, eventually you align to those who are meant for you, and the old ones fall away. So I don't mind if saying goodbye to anybody. Doesn't matter how long they've been in my life or what our history is. I don't mind saying goodbye, because I consider this to be a very personal journey. And if they're not aligned with this personal growth, they have to leave. They have to, because I'm focused on building me so that I can help guide others. That means my growth is a necessity. My continuance is a necessity. My new level of understanding is a necessity, because it's not just about me. It's about helping others gain clarity, get the new perspective they need to honor their growth and their spiritual journey. But this all came from the inward look I went on. All this understanding, all this wisdom, it came from not being afraid to be alone and do the work on myself instead of wallowing in pain. This came from me getting excited to wake up every day. Just because, what's going to happen new today? What can I do to work on myself today? What can I build today? What ideas can I get today? Where can I grow today? I became excited. I got a new passion for life. And I get all these confirmations, wow, you're helping so many people just by being yourself. Well, that's great. That's a huge blessing. That to me is amazing. I love that I'm inspiring people. I love that I'm helping people grow. I love that I'm providing a blueprint for expansion. I love that the old ways of the world are falling off into the oblivion they were meant for. But from those ashes, we're building something better. With a new kind of fertilizer, a new kind of passion, a new kind of knowledge, a new kind of understanding. Placing principles before principalities. Realizing that everything happens in the spirit first, so those with access to the spirit realm are the most powerful. We're the messengers, we're the guides. We are the ones that are going to help humanity through the awakening process. We're important. We don't need to be shunned or put down or kept down. We need to be honored, cherished, supported, and catered to. Because our level of understanding is from beyond. And everything happens beyond before it happens in the earthly realm. So, if you're providing spiritual guidance to somebody, if you're reading for somebody, if you're giving psychic readings, if you're bringing mediumship into existence, you need to be cognizant of your own clarity while you're doing these things, because it's a responsibility. You might be guiding somebody in a direction that can shape their life for the better, for the worse. As a trusted advisor, you have a responsibility, and I take that responsibility very seriously. I don't ever want to guide anybody the wrong way. I don't want something to tell me something about someone and that's wrong, so I need to be cognizant of what I'm channeling. It's an immense responsibility that has been placed on all of us in the spiritual community. And we need to honor that responsibility. We need to keep doing the right thing. Let's face it, anybody can read a deck of tarot cards. You just learn the process. Anybody can do that. That's not difficult. What is difficult is having enough clear thought and stability and clarity to be able to channel that spirit, your source, and get the proper guidance for somebody else. That makes you powerful, and if you don't realize how powerful that makes you, you're looking at yourself wrong. But with great power comes great responsibility. If we don't honor the gifts we're given, if we don't honor others with them, it changes the perception of everybody else on us. We're looked at as less than what we are. We're not looked at as gifted. We're looked at as weird. We're not looked at as honorable. We're looked at as detrimental. Instead of the place at the top where we're supposed to be because we have access to the beyond, people write us off. We all belong at the top, the real ones. We all belong at the top. We belong in a position to guide humanity through this mass awakening that I see all over the world. We need to be in a place not to offer entity attachments and spell work, but to offer divine guidance and wisdom to usher in this new age. And if you're not in line with that, you're gonna fall off. And you're not a part of the collective I created. Energy workers, Reiki healers, I love you guys. People don't understand the significance of energy work on the body, on the vessel, and how beneficial it is. You guys are severely underrated, and I give you all the credit in the world for learning that. I love you. And my star seeds, keep bringing the heat, keep bringing that knowledge. Believe me, the world is listening. Love and light. Love Collective.